नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Myself, JVN Dr. Astha Sikarwar, Assistant Professor, Department of Organ of Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today's topic is from Kant's philosophy, the highest ideal of cure. The highest ideal of cure is rapid, gentle, and permanent restoration of the health or removal and annihilation of the disease in its whole extent in the shortest, most reliable, and most harmless way on easily comprehensible principles. ये अफोरिज्म नंबर 2 है जो कि ऑर्गन ऑफ मेडिसिन में दिया हुआ है, डॉक्टर हैनीमैन ने लिखा है। हाईएस्ट से यहाँ मतलब है सुप्रीम, बेस्ट, प्रिंसिपल, अल्टीमेट। आइडियल जो कि परफेक्ट, एम, स्टैंडर्ड और मॉडल ऑफ परफेक्शन और एक्सीलेंस। क्योर, रिस्टोरेशन ऑफ हेल्थ, रिकवरी फ्रॉम डिसीज। रैपिड, रैपिड क्यों होना चाहिए? मूविंग, एक्टिंग और ऑकरिंग with great speed. Speed of recovery greater than speed of disease progress in minimum possible time. जल्द से जल्द हमको जो हमारा रिकवरी का स्पीड है वो ज्यादा होनी चाहिए। जेंटल, not harsh or severe, mild and soft, painless, harmless, without side effects. ऑलरेडी हमारा पेशेंट इतना सफर कर रहा है, जो हमारा वे ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट है वो जेंटल होना चाहिए, माइल्ड होना चाहिए, सॉफ्ट होना चाहिए, जिससे कि जो उसकी सफरिंग है और एड ऑन नहीं हो जाए। ठीक है। परमानेंट, इरिवर्सिबल, साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स विल नॉट कम बैक। और जो होम्योपैथिक आइडियल क्योर वही होता है जो कि परमानेंट हो। Restoration, bring back to normalcy, re-establish, bring back to an original condition of harmonious flow of vital force, bring back to state of health, the state of being bodily and mentally vigorous and free from disease, free from signs and symptoms, harmonious flow of vital force in body. Removal, the taking away of something unwanted sign and symptoms. Annihilation, total destruction of signs and symptoms, total destruction of homeopathic disease from the body. Disease, a pathological condition of a part, organ, or system of an organism resulting from various causes such as infection, genetic defect, or environmental stress, and characterized by an identifiable group of signs or symptoms. Disease means dis-ease, deviation from the state of comfort, disturbance in the harmonious flow of body's internal dynamic vital force, which will reflect in form of perceptible or visible sign and symptoms. Whole extent, completely, no traces left of disease, no side effects, no complications, no after effects from whole body, not only outside but inside also. Shortest, minimum time so that it will not affect quality of life of individual. Most reliable, people can have faith on based on universal laws of nature. Dependable, most harmless way, not causing any physical or mental damage or injury or no side effects. On easily comprehensible principles, principles based on universal laws of nature. According to Dr. Hahnemann, the best perfect treatment is when it is less time consuming, painless, irreversible change. His signs and symptoms will never reappear in future. Internally dynamic vital force is in harmonious flow without any deviation. Not only external visible signs and symptoms are gone, but internally body is in a state of perfect harmony. No discomfort, either external or internal. Both internal and external, that is whole body, fully has recovered. No side effects by giving remedy which is proven based on universal principles without any pain, without any side effects. Homeopathy do not suppress the symptoms and give temporary relief, but it completely treats the patient without any side effects in a painless way. through medicines which are based on universal laws on nature in minimum time as possible. This was all according to Dr. Hahnemann, who was the first to write all this stuff. Now, what Dr. Kent has to say. Dr. Kent says there are three distinct points involved in this paragraph and these must be brought out. First, restoring health and not the removing of symptoms is the first one. Restoring health has in view the the establishment of order in a sick human being. Removing symptoms has not in a view a human being. Removing the constipation, the hemorrhoids, the white swelling of the knee, the skin disease or any local manifestation or particular sign of disease or even the removal of a group of symptoms does not have an does not have in view the restoration to health of the whole economy of man. We learned in our last study that the sole duty of the physician is to heal the sick, and therefore it is not his duty merely to remove the symptoms. To change the aspect of the symptoms, the appearance of the disease image, imagining that lie has thereby established order. The patient should be able to realize by his feelings and continue to say that he is being restored to health whenever a symptom is removed. There should be a corresponding inward improvement whenever an outward symptom has been caused to disappear, and this will be true whenever disease has been displaced by order. The perfection of a cure consists then first in restoring health, and this is to be done promptly, mildly, and permanently, which is the second point. The cure must be the cure must be quick or speedy, it must be gentle, and it must be continuous or permanent. Whenever an outward symptom has been caused to disappear by violence, as by catheterics to remove constipation, it cannot be called mild or permanent, even if it is prompt. Whenever violent drugs are restored to, there is nothing mild in the action or the reaction that must follow. The manner of cure can only be mild if it follows in the stream of natural direction, establishing order and thereby removing disease. The direction of old fashioned medicine is like pulling a cat up a hill by the tail, whereas the treatment that is mild, gentle, and permanent flows with the stream, scarcely producing a ripple. It adjusts the internal disorder and the outermost of man return to order. Everything becomes orderly from the interior. The curative medicine does not act violently upon the economy but establishes its action in a mild manner. But while the action is mild and gentle, very often that which follows, which is the reaction, is a turmoil, especially when the work of traditional medicine is being undone and former states are being reestablished. The third point is upon principles that are at once plain and intelligible. This means law, it means fixed principles. It means a law as certain as that of gravitation, not guesswork, empiricism, or roundabout methods, or cut and dried use of drugs as laid down by the last manufacturer. Our principles have never changed, they have always been the same and will remain the same. To become acquainted with these principles and doctrines with fixed knowledges and executed or method to become acquainted with medicines that never change their properties and to become acquainted with their action is the all important aim in homeopathic study. When one has learned these principles and continues to practice them, they grow brighter and stronger. The use of these fixed principles is the removal of disease, the restoration to health in a mild, prompt, and permanent manner. You would naturally expect, if it is the interior of man that is disordered in sickness and not his tissues primarily, that the interior must first be turned into order and the exterior last. The first of man is his voluntary, and the second of man is his understanding. The last of man is his outermost. From his center to his circumference to his organs, his skin, hair, nails, etc. This being true, the cure must proceed from center to circumference. From center to circumference is from above downward, from within outwards, from more important to less important organs, from head to the hands and feet. Every homeopathic practitioner who understands the art of healing knows that symptoms which go off in these directions remain away permanently. Moreover, he knows that symptoms which disappear in the reverse order of their coming are removed permanently. This paragraph appeals to man's integrity. It is said in the last line on principles that are at once plain and intelligible. Just as soon as you leave out integrity and believe that a man can do just as he pleases, you leave out everything that pertains to principle and you leave out the foundation of success. It is the duty of the physician then first to find out what is in man that is disorder and then to restore him to health. And this return to health, which is a perfect cure, is to be accomplished by means that are mild, that are orderly, that flows gently like the life force itself, turning the internal of man into order with fixed principles as his guide and by the homeopathic remedy. This was according to Dr. Kant. He considers full aphorism in 3 points. This session powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. If you are satisfied with my digital session, if you have any query, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.